Welcome to 3 Minute Fridays, the YouTube short series where I answer your burning questions about moving to and living in South Italy. Today's question is, what was the language exchange that I did just before I moved to Italy in 2018? Well, this language exchange was found through a website called Workaway. Now, this particular website connects people who are interested in traveling with opportunities globally, all around the world, not just in Italy. Now, it is a subscription-only service, so you do have to pay for a yearly membership, but included in that is the opportunity to apply for these different positions all around the world. Now, you do have to consider a few things. This isn't a paid opportunity. You will most likely be given free accommodation and food for your time, but that is it. So it is a trip that you are going to have to self-finance in certain respects yourself. However, it is a fantastic way to really get to know a particular part of a country and really especially understand if it's somewhere that you might want to move to if that is your goal. Now, for me personally, I looked for people who were interested in learning English because I knew that that was a skill that I could offer. And so that is how I set up that language exchange. Now, taking it back like 6 years ago, there were many listings that were not monitored. So you do have to consider that you might have to apply for more than one position because not every person monitors their account and some of the listings are old. Now, they may have improved that 6 years later, but it is still a possibility that that can be the case. Now, there are lots of different work options. You don't have to teach a language if you don't want to. You can do manual labor. You can help people with their businesses. Maybe there's a particular skill set that people are looking for that you can offer. So there are lots of different opportunities, but I really recommend this if you're thinking of moving to Italy because you really do get a real life taste of what it is like to be resident in this country. When I did this language exchange in Salerno, I lived with this Italian family for 4 weeks and I got to learn so much about that city. I got to learn so much about everyday life that I would never have been able to experience had I just booked a hotel and tried to navigate life myself. So it is a fantastic way to build your connections, to learn more about a city or town that you're interested in, as well as to gain some really valuable experience as well. So that is exactly what I did. But as I've said before, there are a few things you have to consider. Not every position is necessarily up to date. And also you have to also consider that it's not a completely free trip. You are going to have to finance certain aspects of it yourself, including your travel expenses. But it's a great way to begin your journey here in Italy.